Alright guys, welcome back to Project Fishing, where the light is very intense. No. So, this is the same day. I'm just breaking it up into 2 episodes because it's going to get a bit lengthy. So we found the problem, and it may have caused a lot more problems. But we're going to get into it. Hopefully you can see this. I'm going to bring you in and see what happened. I don't think that is supposed to live in there. Do y'all? That's a big old rock. And I'm thinking it did some damage. We're gonna have to get in here and see what's going on.
We were just in there.
Oh, Lord. Alright, y'all enjoy this cha-ching.
It's about to look like time lapse because I'm gonna take this off so fast.
Yeah, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Hey, if there's some sound effects that I can find, money is being spent as I speak. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And cha-ching. And cha-ching. Wow, it's just a big open cavity.
Yeah.
For sure we have to get a plate on this thing. Wow, no wonder a rock went up in there. Will you hand me the tripod? In the
Hold on, I'm gonna hand it to you backwards.
yeah, in the flashlight.
There. Flashlight.
Alright, I might not need it, but y'all look at this. So, you think a rock can fit up in there? I mean, look. I mean, my whole hand. We're gonna have to get some kind of screen to put over this, because that ain't gonna work. On the
Good grief.
yeah, I mean they're massive. I feel like it's missing something. Are they all like that? But on the other side though, like the inside of this is like super smooth. It hasn't had much rocks crammed up in there
Till today.
till today. Welcome to Project Fishing. Hey, that's loose. It might have been from where I nailed it earlier.
To what?
Where I nailed this.
That almost was gone.
Yeah. There was, might have been some swift current. Ooh, I felt like I heard some dislodging.
Shift cables.
Wobbly wobbly.
These little quick connects right here, which are actually pretty cool. Look, watch this. Look, you take them, pop it, like that, come right off. There's our corporate.
Ooh.
Have a rock.
Come down. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's pretty good, man.
It doesn't look like it really.
It's very soft rock. Like it's not a hard.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's cheap. Like you can see where the blade was like really smacking it. Like right here, there's a little spot there. It doesn't look like it really got the blade too bad. I think we might have dodged a bullet.
this will basically, as long as it's like a 6-foot rock, then it'll be fine. It won't go through here.
as long as it's 6 foot long, it'll go right in.
I mean, blade is chewed up slightly. Not terribly.
Yeah, it isn't like it's got big
No.
gouges in it. I mean, I'll probably end up replacing it at some point anyway. But I'd like to get some hours on it before I start just throwing money at it.
I think a piece of expanded wire.
Tap some holes into,
There's bolts actually down here. You might could just,
use it, bracket to it.
or actually you might could buy studs.
Well, I bet you they make a screen for it.
You would think so. If they don't, there's $1 million idea.
I mean, something that, I mean, even like,
You know though, anybody that was like a dealer, they'd be like, yeah, don't cut your John boat in half and put this drivetrain in it.
yeah, you know, like the intake for the light well, like those holes right there shouldn't restrict flow.
No. That's like we could even go a little bigger than that.
Yeah,
Like sand isn't going to hurt that.
no.
It's
I mean, it'll nick it up
Pebbles.
over time, but
yeah.
wear and tear. But like in Florida, you know, people are running on sand all the time, blowing like it's basically like a sandblaster, you know, through it. So yeah.
Enlighten on the other problem we had with the water flood issue over the back.
Okay, so let me kind of explain what was going on whenever we were headed back. So, with the way this is designed here, it's really flat on the sides, right? But before, whenever there was a motor on it, probably like a 5-horse, this probably did something. But it's so low in the water and it already sits up here. So whenever you're going really low speed, the water's already high, so it's climbing up this wall here and it's running straight into this piece right here. And it's forcing its way around and going right back in the transom of the boat. Quickly. So we've got a lot of cleanup work to do with like just the drainage in this boat. It doesn't drain very well.
This boat has never been fine.
Yes.
Like it's never operated correctly.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a pocket right here. And right, see this silver piece down here? So that's the drain, but it's like an inch above the bottom pan of this. So whenever water gets in here, I always have like 2 inches of water that's sitting right here. And then whenever you lean the boat forward, like it's sitting right now, all of the water rolls out. And if you can do this one-handed. And it lands here. So I have no way of getting that water out other than vacuuming it out. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get that last little bit of water out, so that way we don't have moisture issues constantly in this boat. Because if you have water just sitting in here and it gets hot, this whole compartment's gonna get steamed with water.
The whole idea of a boat is to keep water
Out.
kind of defeat the purpose if it's flooding in.
Yeah, it turns into what you call a bathtub.
A little spring collar on it.
Let's see if I can show you guys.
That little spring collar pops forwards and locks on, which is actually a fantastic design, because even though it's been underwater a lot, they broke loose, and once it's on, it's trapped and can't go anywhere.
See, that's awesome.
That's like so awesome that if you had to do it,
You can do it on the
you can
water
do it
without
on the
tools.
water. And for us, that's big. bolts. Nothing left over.
Job done.
One rock removed.
Yeah.